When dividing fractions using a giant 1, it's important to remember that all fractions can be written and thought of as a division problem. So that is the numerator divided by the denominator, such as this example of 4 over 2 is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is 2. So when we look at our example, 3/4 divided by 1/6, I'm going to rewrite this as a giant superfraction, where I have a fraction in the numerator, 3/4, divided by a fraction in the denominator, 1/6. 3/4 over 1/6 is the same as 3/4 divided by 1/6. Now what I'm going to do is multiply this by a giant 1. Since multiplying anything by 1 is itself, this doesn't change the problem. Now because I multiply this by a giant 1, I'm going to choose something to put in my giant 1. It will be equal to 1 as long as I have the same thing in the numerator and the denominator. What I chose was 6 over 1. I chose 6 over 1 because it is the reciprocal of 1 over 6. I chose the reciprocal of 1 over 6 because it is something, when I multiply by 1/6 by 6 over 1, I get 6 over 6, which is, in fact, 1. So, because I want a fraction over 1, now 6 over 1 times 3/4, that's going to give me something entirely different. It's going to give me 18 here and 4 here. 18 over 4 over 6 over 6. This means I have 18 over 4 over 1. Now, just like if I had 2 over 1 is equal to 2, any number over 1 means I have that many wholes, and I can get rid of the 1 in the denominator. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this number and rewrite it just without the 1. So I'm left with 18 over 4. Now, because I have 18 over 4, this is actually my answer. So all I'm going to do is convert this into a mixed number. Reduce it one more time. And 4½ is my answer. Therefore, 3/4 divided by 1/6 is equal to 4 1/2.